Good morning all. Now, as you can see, I am on board the Norwegian Pearl, my £488 transatlantic cruise. But the question is, how much did it really cost me to get on board? Is £488 just purely clickbait to get you to watch the video? Well, the truth is no. I've been on board now for a week. Could you have come on and spent just £488? Highly unlikely, but theoretically possible. There are plenty of complimentary restaurants included in it. So you wouldn't need the upgrade for the specialities. Tea, coffee, lemonades, fruit punches, water, all included in the buffet restaurants and all the more formal complimentary restaurants. The entertainment. It's not all free, but there's games like Deal or No Deal and Bingo, which obviously, like on land, would have a charge. But all the shows, all free. Now, one of the other charges, possibly that people might think is slightly controversial, is the daily service charge. Now, from my personal point of view, and I will make a video about how I've tipped on board, not in any judgment, not in any advice, I'm just going to tell you what I did. So that's $20 a day. So I think if you didn't drink, if you like the entertainment of walking around the deck with the sea in the background, that of course is all free. You could do it for £488 plus your $20 a day service charge, which would add on another $280. And what's that going to take you? For some rough maths, Christopher, it's going to take you this transatlantic cruise £750, which is, it's going to be less than £50 a day. I'm going to put the proper maths on the screen. But I did spend a little bit more. If you watch the first video on this, you'll know that I was umming and ahhing about whether to go free at sea. Now, from my point of view, I'm really glad I went free at sea. So I paid £299 for that upgrade, and that gave me the open unlimited bar package, which if I'd bought on its own, I would have paid a staggering £1,300 for. And I have enjoyed glasses of wine here and there, very, very palatable, very enjoyable. Not like some of the resort all-inclusives I've been to where you can only really drink the rosé. So that's good. Decent mid-shelf, maybe not quite top shelf spirits. Had a very pleasant VSOP brandy after dinner last night. Had a day where Bloody Marys were in order. I wasn't necessarily quite in order. So basically, when they say it's an unlimited and open drinks package, it really is, yeah. And there's a good bunch of people that I bumped into enjoying it. So what else did I get with my free at sea? I got $50 off Excursions. Now, I've talked about Excursions, nothing really jumped out at me, apart from the fact that I did do the behind the scenes tour on the boat, which was $99, but for some reason, that excursion you couldn't use your free at sea $50 credit against. But I wasn't complaining, it was a fantastic tour, and guess what, people? There will be a video on that. So what else was included with my free at sea £299 package? I got 300 minutes of internet. It's their basic internet. Is it any good? It sort of suffices. Yeah. It means I can check my internet, I check my emails, I can log into WhatsApp, won't let me on TikTok, can't really get into YouTube, but I did buy YouTube Premium, or took the free trial of YouTube Premium before I set off, and downloaded a load of films, documentaries, tutorials onto YouTube. So the internet's passable. It'll keep you in touch while you're at sea. And remember, right at the moment, that's the sea. We're in the middle of the Atlantic. We're about to sail past the Azores. And yeah, so it does work. I'm probably going to buy a single day of the posh stuff tomorrow, which should enable me to upload this video and also do some proper work for the day. Okay, so glasses are about to blow off there. Okay, the next thing included in free at sea is your speciality dining. Now, I had a fantastic meal. Again, if you watched the first video, you know I was excited about this restaurant, the Bistro, and I met some wonderful people, and we had a table of 4. I was very lucky to meet James and Ada in the queue, and they introduced me to Charlotte, and the 4 of us had dinner. And it was a wonderful meal, really interesting conversation, but you're probably not interested in what our conversation was, and I'm not going to tell you either. However, food was absolutely excellent. I mean, I loved it. There was one disappointment. One of the ladies, her lamb, the cutlet part of the rack of lamb, the chop, wasn't up to scratch. But apart from that, tremendous meal. Everyone scored on their starters. My rack of lamb was fantastic. The wine, James, I cannot thank you enough for bringing that bottle and sharing it with us. It was 2004 Merlot and Gloria Ferrer, if anyone's interested, and it was fantastic. But it's just so unusual with my budget to get to drink 20-year-old bottles of wine. But we did, and that was great. Anyway, I'm really going off on a tangent because we're here to talk about cold hard cash. So, the speciality dining, that would have cost me $74. So that's what my bill came, my individual bill for the food. And that's signed off using one of my speciality dining packages. So that meal was completely free. I bought a bottle of something to start the night off. And I think James paid a corkage fee on the wine. So all in all, that was great. Now I have another speciality dining. So basically, speciality dining is worth $150. The internet is what it is. You're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, it works. So basically, what I'm trying to say, without waffling too much, is the free at sea is worth buying. So if you want to make your cruise complete, pick up the free at sea. £299. So what else did I spend to get on board? Well, obviously I had to go to Barcelona. That cost me £60. Then I also stayed overnight. I wanted to, I didn't want to fly in to join the ship. And when you hear the story of my attempt to board the ship, which I very nearly didn't, obviously you know the spoiler to that because I'm on board. That'll be next week's video. Right, so then I stayed in the Hampton by Hilton. Fantastic hotel, great location, in between the port and the airport. So there's a short taxi ride from the airport and a short taxi ride from the hotel to the port. So there will be a full video review as per normal hotel review video, and I will put the link into that as soon as I've done it. That hotel would have cost £100 for the night. I actually used 30,000 Hilton points to pay for it. Okay, so that gets me on board. But I was looking for a cheeky upgrade. I thought a window would be nice. I thought a club balcony suite would be spectacular. And I thought a balcony room would be good. So I bid on a couple of them. And for example, when I bid on the club suite, it was £300. But then there's a little bit of small print. I'm travelling solo. And very fortunately, I don't have the ridiculous solo supplement on my cabin. So I'm very pleased about that. But I would have paid the solo supplement for the upgrade. And that upgrade would then have cost me £600. And I thought, I can't justify £600. So I cancelled that bid, cancelled the others, and then they came back and offered me £71 to upgrade to an Oceanview stateroom. And as you can see, I'm now in my Oceanview stateroom. So that is all very nice and dandy. And that, of course, didn't cost me £71, it cost me £142. Got to be honest, being able to stare at that big blue wobbly thing first thing in the morning, yeah, it's worth it. Worth it to me. So, total figures coming up on the screen. As of course I put all the information, the hotel, etc., in the description. And if you've enjoyed me for this long so far, I start vlogging tomorrow. So I've been recording every day, a little ship's journal. And I'm going to start posting them every other day. And there's some highs, there's some lows. There's a little bit of drama, not too much drama. Plenty of good food, plenty of great people. Yeah, that's part of the cruise, and that's been a major part of the cruise. The absolutely fantastic people I've met. So if you want to hear all about them, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, and don't forget to ring that bell, and YouTube will let you know when I post more of this sort of cruise life stuffy thing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.